There are 18 things that break your dog's heart, and dog owners are mostly not aware of them. One of the most common things that breaks your dog's heart is neglecting the basic needs. Making sure our dogs are happy means really getting to know what they need most. One big rule here is remembering that they need more than just food to be happy. Your furry friend requires a balanced diet that caters specifically to their breed, age, and health status. It's essential to understand the profound difference between simply providing sustenance and offering nourishment that actively supports their well-being. Adequate shelter doesn't only mean a roof over their heads, but extends to a safe, comfortable space where they can rest and rejuvenate. Regular access to clean water, tailored nutrition, and a secure living environment are non-negotiables in preventing the heartache born from neglect. Not only basic things like neglecting the basic needs can break your dog's heart, there are also some more complex things that we'll mention later. But giving them good food and a cozy bed isn't the whole story. There's another really important part of keeping our dogs happy that we need to talk about next: giving them lots of attention and love. The bond between dog and owner thrives on mutual interaction and shared experiences. Ignoring your dog or relegating them to the background creates an emotional void, fostering feelings of neglect and sadness. Recognize their need for interaction, play, and positive affirmations. Engage in activities that fuel their spirit and acknowledge their loyalty and affection. Your active participation in their world helps foster a balanced emotional state, ensuring that the warmth of your relationship permeates their everyday life. Sometimes, even when we're trying to teach them something or correct them when they do something wrong, we might accidentally make them sad. When it comes to discipline, the echo of harsh words and the sting of punishments linger far longer in a dog's memory than we might realize. Correcting unwanted behavior is, of course, essential, but the methodology employed significantly impacts their emotional and psychological state. Employing patience and understanding, opting for positive reinforcement and gentle corrections, alleviates the potential stress and anxiety induced by aggressive approaches. It's vital to consider employing training techniques that educate rather than intimidate, ensuring your dog associates learning with positivity rather than fear. Nobody likes being yelled at or punished harshly, especially our four-legged buddies. Teaching them with kindness is so much better. But do you know what else can make our dogs confused and unhappy even if we're kind? Changing the rules all the time. Consistency in guidelines and behaviors expected of your dog molds a clear, reliable world where they can navigate expectedly without trepidation. Making sure we have steady and clear rules for our dogs helps them understand their world better and feel safe, just like how we feel confused if things keep changing. Dogs can feel mixed up and worried if the rules they live by keep switching around. By keeping the rules the same all the time, we make it easier for our dogs to learn them and create a cozy, reliable space where they can be happy and stress-free. Of course, you don't want to break rules all the time to stop breaking your dog's heart. But this next thing people do is even worse. It can cause health issues for your dog. Dogs, as highly sociable animals, may experience separation anxiety when left alone for extended periods. This anxiety can manifest in various ways, like destructive behavior, persistent barking, or even self-harm in extreme cases. To mitigate this, providing engaging toys and ensuring they have a comfortable resting place is crucial. It's also valuable to gradually get them used to your absence, increasing the duration progressively and rewarding calm behavior to help assuage feelings of loneliness and stress during your absence. When you think about it, it's obvious that dogs become scared when you leave them alone too long. But this next one might not be so obvious. But first, if you love your dog and want to become the best dog owner, subscribe to Wolfish so you never miss out on any of our future videos. Okay, also ignoring their health can break your dog's heart. Maintaining a vigilant eye on a dog's health is paramount. Unlike humans, dogs can't articulate their pain or discomfort in words, making them dependent on our ability to perceive any changes in their behavior, appetite, or physical condition. Regular vet checkups, prompt attention to any abnormalities, and providing a healthy diet can prevent minor issues from escalating into serious health problems. Dog owners should ensure their pup's health is always a priority, ensuring a quality life. So many dog owners are just focused on the big issues that they forget about these little things. And this next one is actually one that really breaks your dog's heart. Strolls are more than mere exercise for our furry pals. They're a rich tapestry of scents, sights, and textures that provide invaluable mental stimulation. Restricting their instinctual urge to explore and sniff hinders their sensory experience and can be quite disheartening. Allowing dogs the freedom to explore their environment, within safe limits of course, enriches their walks and contributes significantly to their mental well-being, ensuring they're not only physically tired but mentally satisfied too. There's another thing you do and maybe don't really recognize that breaks your dog's heart, and we'll talk about that one later, because while we're on the topic of exploring and that it is super fun for our furry pals, I have an extra important thing for you here. Exercise is super important for our dogs, not just to keep their bodies healthy, but their minds happy too. In fact, lack of exercise can break your dog's heart because they need to move and play to be joyful and fit. This is extra important for dogs that have lots of energy, or else they might start behaving badly just to burn off that extra pep. Making sure they get different kinds of exercise like walks, playtime, and training sessions keeps them both physically and mentally sharp. And don't forget, the exercise should match their age, health, and breed to make sure it's just right for them. Keeping our dogs fit with fun play and exercise is so cool, but sometimes they might get super scared or nervous in certain spots or situations. They need us to be their brave heroes and protect their comfy zones. Respecting a dog's comfort zones and emotional states is vital to fostering trust and ensuring their mental well-being. Forcing dogs into situations that induce stress or fear, like crowded places or forceful interactions with other pets, can have a lasting negative impact. Understanding and respecting their boundaries, coupled with gradual, positive exposure to previously uncomfortable situations, can help them adapt without feeling threatened or anxious. Being our dog's hero when they're scared makes them feel super safe and loved. But our job as super doggy buddies doesn't stop there. Just like we get bored without fun games and puzzles, our dogs need brainy play too. Just like physical activity, mental stimulation is pivotal for a dog's overall well-being. Lack of mental activities might lead dogs to resort to undesirable behaviors as a form of self-entertainment. Integrating puzzle toys, innovative games, and consistent training into their routine can stimulate their intellect and prevent boredom. For a happy and well-behaved pup, ensuring a balance between physical and mental stimulation is the key, offering them a rich and satisfying life. The next thing is something that dog owners actually know but often forget or feel less important because it breaks the dog's heart, especially in the long run. I'm talking about lack of proper training. Proper training establishes a solid communication channel between dogs and their owners, fostering mutual respect and understanding. Without adequate training, not only basic obedience but also in managing various environmental stimuli, dogs may struggle to comprehend what's expected of them, leading to potential behavioral issues. Training, in essence, should not be viewed merely as teaching commands, but as a medium through which dogs learn to navigate through their human-dominated world with ease and confidence. The next thing that breaks your dog's heart is ignoring fears. Each dog carries its own set of fears and anxieties, which, when overlooked, can burgeon into several phobias and stress. Acknowledging their fears, providing a safe environment, and implementing gradual desensitization and counter-conditioning strategies are paramount in helping them cope. Ignoring or forcing them through fearful situations can significantly strain your relationship and potentially lead to behavioral problems, which can be assuaged by a thoughtful, understanding approach. Some dogs may have more fears than others, but a thing all dogs have in common is their need for routines. Stability and predictability in routines offer dogs a sense of security and understanding of their world. A fluctuating schedule, erratic feeding, potty breaks, and walks can induce anxiety and stress, particularly in dogs that are predisposed to nervousness. Consistency in daily activities not only aids in physical regulation, but also provides a comforting predictability, contributing positively to their emotional state. You probably had no idea that having a fluctuating schedule would break your dog's heart, because you might not know that your dog has a feeling for it. But this next thing is a little more obvious. Dogs, inherently social beings, thrive on interactions with their kind and other animals. Inadequate socialization, particularly during their formative puppy months, can result in anxiety, fear, or even aggression during encounters. Properly socialized dogs typically exhibit a balanced temperament, navigating through various social scenarios with ease and confidence, underscoring the importance of adequate social interaction in their lives. Now, from the things we miss to do, let's come to a thing a lot of dog owners do because they love their dogs so much, but which really can break your dog's heart. Overfeeding is a common issue, often stemming from a place of love, but culminating in adverse physical and emotional effects. Obesity, a direct consequence of overfeeding, significantly impacts a dog's quality of life, predisposing them to various health issues. Balancing nutritious meals with appropriate portion sizes and treats ensures their dietary needs are met without tipping the scales towards unhealthy weights, thereby nurturing not only their bodies but their overall happiness. Sure, the right amount of food keeps our dogs bouncing and healthy, but looking good is feeling good, right? Sometimes our buddies need a bit of help staying neat and clean. Maintaining a dog's grooming regimen isn't merely an aesthetic choice, but necessary for their comfort and health. Neglected grooming can lead to matting, skin issues, and potential infections. Regular brushing, timely haircuts, and routine nail trims ensure they're not only looking their best, but feeling their best too, avoiding unnecessary discomfort and health problems arising from neglected grooming needs. So many dog owners are just focused on the big issues that they forget about these little things. And this next one is actually one of the worst things you can do for your dog. What really breaks your dog's heart is disregarding their emotional signals. Just like us, dogs tell us how they feel with their bodies and the sounds they make. They might tuck their tail, pin their ears back, or growl to show their feelings. If we ignore these signs, our dogs might feel sad and stressed because they don't think we understand them. It's super important to pay attention and learn what our dogs are trying to tell us with their bodies and barks. When we do this, we show them that we care and respect their feelings. This helps us build a strong friendship with our dogs, filled with lots of love and understanding. And speaking of recognizing those body languages and signs of your dog, get to know must-known dog body languages and watch this next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.